Hello, thanks for joining me for another review then. Hope you had a great Christmas. I done that kind of free live beer reviews early hours of Christmas morning, and that was pretty much my beers for Christmas Day. I had one a bit later on in the evening, just a light IPA. Yeah, so that was good. So I've got a few Christmas beers still left, so I'm going to go through one of these now. I've reviewed this last year, so this is the 2017 version of Wychwood Brewery's their Bar Humbug Christmas Cheer. 5% ABV, and apparently it's a bit, I think it's 4.5% on Cask. Not that I've had this on Cask, or 4.3 sorry, on Cask. It's coming in at 4 IBUs, so it's going to be more of a sweeter beer, I would imagine. I can't remember much about last year's beer, but there's the bottle cap. These guys they're out of Oxfordshire, Wychwood Brewery, and it's part of the Marston's group. So I purchased this beer, which there should still be some left, I would imagine, within the next week or so. So I'm going to try and post these fairly quick. It's the early hour, it's not Boxing Day anymore, so I'm sure these beers will be around for a week or so, or maybe reduced to clear or whatever. So this is saying this is a winter ale according to Untapped. Very fizzy. One finger currently of, yeah, slightly tanned head. Kind of a coppery colour, copper amber, mahogany. Gentle carbonation running through the beer, very clear, filtered beer. Looks like it, yeah. So yeah, 500ml bottle. Let's get an aroma. It's definitely got a more of a sweet, kind of malty base to this beer. Dark fruits. A little bit of a synthetic kind of smell to it. It's straight out of the fridge, so oh well, I want it to be a quicker review, so cheers. It's quite sweet. Definitely got that Christmassy, cakey vibe. Hang on. I'm waiting for that final part of the palate. It just fizzles out really quickly. It's got that initial niceness, you know, that bang. That's nice. We'll do that. And then it fades really quick. Now, I haven't watched last year's review back. My palate's probably completely changed from last year's review. But I've had a fair few Christmas beers this year, and it's got that initial sweetness, and then it just fizzles out. I can't remember what rating I gave it last year or anything like that. So let's give it another taste, and I'll hold fire a little bit just to see. There is that spiciness, maybe, yeah, cinnamon, that kind of thing. The Christmas vibe, the dark fruits, there is dark fruits, there may be some raisins. Definitely sweet, not bitter, as the 4 IBUs would suggest, before you even touch the thing. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad beer. It's just it's average, to be honest with you. Check out my good friend the Clueless Drinker. I think he's reviewed this one of part of his 12 Days of Clueless. I can't remember which one it was, but if I remember, I'll put the link down below. I'm going to put the link down below to my review of the same beer last year, the 2016 batch. But as for the 2017, it's kind of like, you know, nothing special. 5%, a little bit thin. I'd like them to be more into the 6s and 7s. Not that we get many 7% beers. 6 is really pushing it for UK Christmas ales, really. Most of them, you know, the upper 3s to 5. What I've found, well, what I've seen. Regards to a rating then, yeah, it's not really doing much for me. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10, or a 2.5 stars out of Untapped, out of 5 for Untapped. So, quick run through the scores on Untapped while I'm here. It's had 690 ratings this month, and it's had 11,632 grand total ratings, coming in at 3.33. So I'm giving it a considerably less score than that, but that's taken into account each individual vintage or year's release, because obviously it's a seasonal beer. Yeah, not great, but not horrible. So it's a 5 out of 10 from me. If you've had this one before, please let me know. I got this from Marston, so maybe it's still around. Check out the Clueless Drinker, really nice guy. Thanks for watching then, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers. Merry Christmas.